All right. What's going on, guys? Welcome to our first YouTube video on Create and Go. And it's all about how to make money writing a blog and how we went from 0K to 10K per month, Lauren and I's story. So, guys, I'm going to go ahead and hop right into the content right now and not waste your time. You're probably here because either you have not started your blog yet or you're looking into it and you are curious on how do people actually make money blogging? How does this actually work? So just to give you a little background, Lauren and I started blogging full-time it's about 8.5 months. This post is about a month old. 8.5 months ago. And now we make a full-time living blogging and writing, specifically in the health and fitness niche, and we'll talk a little bit about that. But just to give you a little proof, this is from this month, the month we've recorded this video. Okay, so this is last month's earned income on Stripe. So you can see it's 17 grand. Now I only show you this not because I want to brag about these things or anything like that. It's just there's so much bullshit online and so much crappy information that I just figured it'd be nice to see, hey, this is what it actually looks like. This also doesn't show our sales from PayPal. I'm not going to go and open that as well. You kind of get the point. All right, so let's talk about how to make money blogging, or specifically how to make money writing a blog. Okay, so the first thing that we start out to talk about in this sort of 7-step formula is we need to talk about the obvious. You need to create your own blog. The first step you can always do is to go ahead and start writing. People kind of get paralyzed in indecision, it seems like, especially when it comes to making money online. They feel like they need to learn everything, read every single book, dissect every piece of information, be a complete perfectionist about it, and so that way their blog is perfect when they launch it. Guys, that's just not how it works. We started our first blog before this one, before we had a successful blog. And so there's 3 blogs. There's our very first one, there's our health and fitness blog that does well, and there is this blog, createandgo.co. And the first one that we had, it was called healthandhappyhour.com, and it absolutely bombed. It just bombed, blew up in our face, and was a huge learning process for us. But the reason I bring that up is because we don't regret that. It was an important decision because we just went ahead and went for it. We didn't spend a lot of time thinking, not a lot of time reading. We just went for it, and we kind of learned by failure. And if you really want to succeed in blogging and really make a career out of this thing, that's what it's going to take. Those are the things that you're going to need to do. We have an entire blog post dedicated to how to create your blog step by step, how to create a profitable blog specifically. It talks about the proper niche selection and selecting a niche that will actually make you money versus one that won't. And it goes through kind of a step-by-step process there of getting started today. So once you're done watching this video, if you feel like you got good information and you're ready to move forward, go ahead. I'll link that one in the description. Okay, the second step to how to actually make money blogging is you got to create awesome posts and topics that people are actually looking for. I know that seems, it may seem obvious to you, it may seem not so obvious, but there's a lot to be said for creating the things that people are actually already searching out for. So I just kind of want to give you an example right now. So our main search engine, the main thing that we do a lot of business through is Pinterest. A lot of people will try to rank for Google, and I will show you that as well. But by creating content people actually want and we need, we create the content that people actually search for. It's not more complicated than that. So one of our niches, or niches, however you say it, is in yoga. Sorry, having to type around this big old microphone, kind of difficult. So let's see here. So we type in yoga, and we can already see some search terms come up after yoga, right? We see yoga for beginners, yoga poses, yoga workout, inspiration, quotes, etc. So these are all search topics that people are looking for. Okay, so And this is usually in order of how often it's searched. So yoga for beginners is searched more than yoga poses and yoga workout, but these terms all in general are searched for a lot. Now, Pinterest is kind of cool because if you type in yoga and you hit enter, it's going to come up with all these kind of additional words that people search for, and you can keep narrowing down to make a specific keyword or article. So we start with yoga, and let's do yoga for beginners. Okay, yoga for beginners, video, yoga for beginners, flexibility. So it looks like people are looking for a yoga workout for beginners that have to do with flexibility. And oh look, there's our article. This article has generated a ton of traffic for us. That's 31,000 repins. Just to give you an estimation in traffic, that's over 100,000 views from this one pin alone. That's the typical ratio of repins if you have a good pin. But just to show you an example, see, we create the content people search for. I'm not just going to guess at what somebody wants and someone needs. If you really want to succeed at blogging and you want to succeed quickly, it's all about other people. It's about their needs, their wants, their desires. And a big part of that is understanding that you need to create content that people actually search for. So this topic is pretty good. And you can do this for just a variety of niches. Weight loss is another popular one that we rank for. It's misspelled in Pinterest, so you have to type it in like this, and then it will come up. So you have weight loss, and then you're going to have all sorts of things. So weight loss tips is a big one. So people are looking for weight loss tips. They want, quick and easy weight loss tips would be something that people are actually searching for. Okay, so remember, create the content that people actually want and actually need. Now, say you don't want to use Pinterest. Say Pinterest isn't something you're interested in. I would highly encourage it because we drive somewhere in the range of 15,000 views a day organically with Pinterest. But some people are also want to use Google as well. And Google has a platform called Google AdWords, and it operates similarly to this Pinterest search bar. So you can come in here and you can say something. You can go to the tools, and you go to Keyword Planner. And it will pop up right here. Sorry, the internet's a little slow. I am in Nicaragua right now, and our internet isn't spectacular out here. Let's see here. With this group called the Wi-Fi Tribe. You can check out wifitribe.co. It's a pretty cool little group of people traveling the world together anyway. So you can see on here, if you type in yoga, you can see these average monthly searches, and you can see what people are searching for, what they want, and what they need. Again, I'm just giving you a broad overview right now. I don't want to get too much into the details, but again, create awesome posts and topics around topics that people are actually searching for. You don't really have to reinvent the wheel when you're blogging. You just have to have better blog content than the other blogs out there, which again, it's not that hard if you spend some time and effort doing it. I remember when we looked at Pinterest for a traffic engine, we were reading some of these blog posts and they were not too impressive. So it didn't take us long to climb to the top of search. Okay, and this article as well, we will link in the description. Drive traffic to those posts. Like I said before, we love Pinterest, and you can choose whatever method you want. People love Facebook, Google SEO, YouTube, Instagram, guest blogging, email drops, forums, whatever it is. You need to drive traffic to the posts that you create. A lot of people think that once they create a post and they write their blog post, that they can just sort of set it up and that the magic will happen, that people will just show up and love it and like it and everybody's making money and having a good time. Doesn't really work like that. You got to drive the traffic to those posts. Now, we love Pinterest because it drives us a ton of organic traffic, but it's wherever. And when thinking about what traffic source you should use, I always just tell people, think about where your target audience is. If you're targeting like mommy millennials, Pinterest is great. Pinterest is the place you want to be. If you're targeting like young 20-something professionals, yeah, LinkedIn. You're going to need to try out LinkedIn for that sort of stuff. Think about where your target audience is, and that's where you need to focus on getting traffic from. And one other thing about traffic before I skip over this step is dominate that source of traffic. There's a lot of really bad blogging advice out there that tells people, hey, listen, you need to optimize for this and for that and Google Plus and all these different things. You need to manage like 9 social media accounts. It's bullshit. You need to get really, really good at one of them. Optimize your content for that search engine or for whatever method it is you're trying to draw traffic from, and dominate it. It has served us very well. I remember we made the mistake a little while back with Pinterest. We also tried to optimize with Google SEO, and it just failed because we were spending our time trying to optimize for both, and it just doesn't work. It just doesn't exist. Okay, step 4, recommend relevant products in those posts. Now that you've created these posts, you've created your weight loss tips quick and easy. Now you want to recommend relevant products that people will want and will need. So this is our blog actually, and this is one of our posts. And there's 10 steps to losing weight without counting calories. So a lot of people in the weight loss niche, they know they should count calories, but they really don't want to. And so we made a post for them. We made a post on how to lose weight without calorie counting. And now you'll see it in here. Here's our one of our channels, but you'll see it in here occasionally. We're going to be mentioning our product. We're going to give valuable information. We're obviously going to help people and distribute value. But, this is, for example, this is a product link. We've partnered with Thrive Market, and somebody who signs up to get a free thing of apple cider vinegar, well, guess what? We get a small commission from that. And the same goes for at the end of the article. We always sort of link our product down here. And that's really how you recommend products in your posts. Again, created around a topic that helps them and help them in the article, and then sort of just, you can lead them down here to the ultimate buying decision and let them make that option. You never want to come across as very pushy. You never want to create a post and just be like, buy our awesome weight loss program, get it now. It doesn't work like that. People are going to be turned off by that. People are very skeptical. Now, if you spend your time giving them some value before making a pitch, well, yeah, they might actually, if they read this post and they agree with everything and they think you can help them, well, they might take the next step and look at what your product has to offer. And that is by far, and we've monetized in so many different ways and failed at so many that just seems to be by far the best way to make money online for both you as the producer of the content and them as the consumer. I will link that post as well so you can check that out. Another big thing is start building your email list. Now, people in the internet marketing world you're gonna hear about this, and you know what? I'm just gonna echo behind them, guys. It's all about your list. You're trying to build up a group of people who are interested in what you have to do. So now let's look at our list and let's do some basic math here. We have a list of 25,000 people. It's now bigger than that. I know it's over 30,000. I'm not sure the exact number. But so we have this large list of people. Now let's do some basic math. Let's say we send an email out to people about our new $37 product to these 25,000 people. And let's say we have a good open rate and 20% of those people open the email. That's 5,000 people. Now, 5% click the link to go to the sales page, and that ends up being about 250 people. And out of those, about 3% end up buying the product. Now, these are all decent numbers. These are all, they're not overhyped. They're pretty ballpark middle of the road numbers on a conversion. And you can see so from that one single email that we sent out, we would have made, $250 to $300. Now, hopefully you can understand by that math how making money online really works is that, if you can build a large enough email list, say we get to 250,000 people, this becomes, $2,000 to $3,000 per email you're sending out about a product. Now, you could make a lot of money like that, really obviously, right? So guys, it's all about building the list. And another reason to build a list is, we have a large Pinterest account and we have some good social media stuff, but, we're building it on Pinterest land. If Pinterest changes their algorithm or changes something that they don't like, well, then guess what? They can kick our butts right off of there, and that's not very good for our business. But the thing is, when you have an email list, you own it. You own your email list, and nobody can take that away from you. So it's really one of your biggest, if not, I'd say your accounts are assets as well, but it is by far your most controlled asset that you have is an email list. Step 6 is use affiliate products to start. Now, this is an interesting point because many of you will be starting out wondering what you should sell and don't really have experience with sales pages, and you don't have experience as making a product, and you don't have all of this experience in the sales process, because my God, sales is a process. And so we made one of our biggest failures at the beginning was that we tried to create a product ahead of ourselves. We created a product and tried to market it too soon, and we didn't really know how to market. We didn't know how to sell anything. And because we didn't know how to sell anything, even though we had an awesome product, we didn't make any sales. There were just we talk a little bit about it in this post, but it was just crickets. Nobody bought it, and it was just totally, it made us totally distraught at the time, because it was just like, oh my gosh, we spent months on this thing and nobody wants it. And that's why I tell people at the beginning, use affiliate products. Affiliate products are just products that other people have created and that you partner with to sell your own. The reason you want to start with affiliate products is because you need to get used to the sales process. You need to see, okay, what are these people doing that my customers like? And even more importantly, you need to ask your customers and talk to them, hey, what about this product don't you like? What about this product isn't working for you? Because that way you can kind of understand that you can create exactly what your customers need. If they're already buying a product and they say, well, here are the things I like, here are the things I don't like, well, then you can just change it to suit their needs. We started out with an affiliate product for yoga in the yoga niche. That wasn't, it was a good product, don't get me wrong, but it was a little older, and there were some flaws to it for sure. And we sold it as an affiliate product because we were trying to prove to ourselves, okay, that we can sell something and make money. But then later on, what we did is we switched over to creating our own product once the viability had been proven. And this is the final step and most important, is that the only real way to make real money online is by selling your own product. Don't get me wrong. There are a few niches out there that can sell really pricey affiliate products and make some serious money. But guys, it is so much easier just to sell your own. So, but you remember, this is a step-by-step process that we've laid out here. You've got to start out with an affiliate product and then move on to your own product once viability has been proven. Once some of your customers have purchased that product, then you move on to your own. And here's why. We were selling this affiliate product, this yoga affiliate product, and we're making like $5 a sale. And it really doesn't take a rocket scientist to realize that $5 a sale, you have to sell a lot of products to make money online. Only later on, we created our own product, and we sold it for $37 a sale. It's now $27, but it was $37 when we were selling it originally. And so just think about that. We've 6x, 7x our revenue overnight by selling this other product. And on top of that, your customers and your audience will want to buy products from you. And the cool thing is that they really don't have to be complicated or overly confusing products. They don't have to be like some sort of epic, video production like thing. They can be really basic stuff like online PDFs that really, give people good information and lots of value that people will pay for, and they'll still come back as customers for you. So guys, that is really all of the things I wanted to talk about, how to make money writing a blog. And that's how we went from $0 to $10K per month. Guys, if you would right now do a couple things for me. If you found this video useful and you found this stuff, if you liked this information, if you could just leave a comment and hit the like button for me. Those are really big signals to YouTube that this is good content and that this is stuff that you want to see, and it really helps me, and the more you help me, the more I can help you guys out with stuff. Go visit the links, in our blog. I'm going to throw in a bunch of links on starting your own blog and stuff like that. And then finally, guys, if you wouldn't mind, hit the subscribe button. If you found this information useful and you would like to hear more from us, just let me know by hitting the subscribe button as well. I'd really appreciate it, guys. Again, this is Alex, and for Create and Go. I appreciate you guys' time. I appreciate you sticking with me till the end. Have a great rest of your day, and create something awesome today.